Canelo Crawford, if they do fight, what's your opinion?
It's very different weight class.
Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez are reportedly set to face off later this year in what promises to be one of 2025's biggest boxing events. The fight pits two pound-for-pound greats against each other as Crawford, known as Bud, moves up two weight divisions to challenge Canelo, the unified super middleweight champion.
Here in the ring, there's loads of things going around at the moment, including a big clash with Canelo Alvarez. Can you tell us what's going on in that situation, and can that happen next? We shall.
Crawford's last bout took place in August, where he made his 154-pound debut against WBA super welterweight champion Israil Madrimov. In a grueling contest, Crawford faced one of the toughest challenges of his career. Despite the adversity, he secured a unanimous decision victory to claim the title, becoming a four-weight world champion. Madrimov, who is set to return to the ring next month against Virgil Ortiz Jr. for the WBC interim super welterweight title, has shared his prediction for the Crawford-Canelo matchup. Speaking to Boxing News, Madrimov confident.
I think this Canelo will win.
How?
Backed Canelo, citing the significant weight difference as a deciding factor. Canelo will win, I think, by decision, Madrimov stated. Other notable figures in the boxing world have also weighed in. Former two-weight world champion Tim Bradley boldly claimed that one fighter will beat the brakes off the other. Meanwhile, undisputed heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk has expressed support for Crawford. Speaking on the 3KR podcast, Usyk praised Crawford's decision to leap 3 weight classes to face Canelo.
Between Canelo and Terence Crawford, how do you see that fight? Who do you
like Terence.
Wow.
My friend, but it's crazy man. Listen,
highlighting Crawford's exceptional boxing IQ and determination. This clash of titans promises to be an unforgettable showdown, with Crawford aiming to defy the odds against the larger, more powerful Canelo. As fans and analysts alike anticipate this historic event, the boxing world is abuzz with predictions and debates about the outcome. Alexander Usyk has offered his insight into the anticipated clash between Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez, calling Crawford a crazy man for taking on such a challenge.
Terence win. Yes.
What? Terence win over Canelo?
Yes, what? Terence win. But listen, Terence is different man.
Terence is my friend, but he's a very, very smart man, Usyk said on TNT Sports Boxing. He works in 2 stances and approaches boxing differently. I say Terence wins. The fight, which is reportedly close to being finalized, would see Crawford move up to 168 pounds, a significant 14-pound jump from his last outing. The matchup is being orchestrated by Saudi boxing figure Turki Al-Alshik, who recently met with both fighters in London to finalize the details. After years of speculation and discussions, the fight now appears imminent. Former 2-time world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury also weighed in, stating,
Watch it.
Is the skill level of Crawford equalize the weight, in your opinion?
I think if they fought, they'd obviously be the same weight, would they not?
Yes.
that weight would play a decisive role. If this fight happened years ago in a lower division, I'd give Crawford a better chance. At 168, though, I'm going with Canelo, Fury explained. Canelo has made it clear he will not drop weight for the bout, aligning with Crawford's goal of testing his limits by fighting at super middleweight. The deal is believed to have been struck after months of negotiations, with both fighters finally agreeing on terms.
Crawford going from 47 to 68.
Maybe he would bring Canelo down to 60 or 54 or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Do you have a favorite?
Crawford, a 4-division world champion, is looking to cement his legacy by taking on the unified super middleweight king. However, Canelo, known for his power and dominance in the higher weight classes, is widely regarded as the favorite. While fans are eager for this showdown between 2 pound-for-pound legends, not everyone is impressed. Lightweight champion Gervonta Davis recently voiced skepticism about the matchup, adding another layer of intrigue to the build-up. Whether Crawford can overcome the size and power of Alvarez, or if Canelo will further solidify his dominance, remains to be seen. But this fight is shaping up to be one of the most significant in modern boxing history. Gervonta Davis may not be a fan of the potential clash between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, but his trainer, Calvin Ford, has weighed in with his perspective.
I'm easy work. I heard him say, I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering you.
Speaking to Fight Hype, Ford acknowledged the intrigue surrounding the matchup, while leaning toward Canelo as the likely winner. Canelo is the king. It's a good fight, and I'd like to see how it plays out, Ford said. Canelo has been making good moves for his fights. The bout, which would pit two pound-for-pound greats against each other, requires Crawford to take on the significant challenge of moving up to 168 pounds, a leap many consider unprecedented. Ford also...
Terence Crawford, Canelo situation, do you think that's a fight where they could get to a weight that makes sense? Do you think that the weight would affect Terence Crawford?
Canelo's the king. Whatever he say, you know what I'm saying?
Touched on Crawford's performance in his recent victory over Israel Madrimov at 154 pounds. Although Crawford secured a unanimous decision to win the WBA super welterweight title, Ford noted the adjustments Crawford had to make in the higher weight class. It was his first fight. He can't say he didn't carry the power up there. He had to adjust, Ford explained. Drawing a parallel to David Benavidez's rise through the divisions, Ford highlighted the importance of fighters adapting as they climb weight classes. Ford believes Crawford's motivation for pursuing the Canelo fight is tied to his legacy.
The outcome of it, you know what I'm saying? And then watching Canelo been making some good moves, as far as fights and whatnot, So, again, he's the king, you know what I'm saying?
So it didn't look like...
And timing. Terence is a bad boy. He's moving up because he wants this fight. He isn't getting any younger, and he's doing everything he can, Ford said. As the debate over who would win continues, Ford's analysis underscores the challenges Crawford faces and the high stakes involved in what could be one of the most significant fights in boxing history. Terence Crawford's pursuit of a fight with Canelo Alvarez.
I got a question for you, Tank. At 147, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look? 147? 147.
Continues to dominate boxing discussions, but his recent social media feud with Teofimo Lopez has added another layer to the drama. While Crawford eyes a showdown with Canelo, Lopez has engaged in a heated war of words, fueling speculation about a future clash. Crawford has solidified his claim as boxing's pound-for-pound king over the last 2 years, highlighted by his dominant victory over Errol Spence Jr. in their 147-pound super fight. However, opinions remain divided about his move to higher weight classes. Gervonta Davis...
Who knows? That smile's telling me something else, bro. I think it might be on the line, no?
I'm just saying, man, we can't say it's not going to happen. We can't say that it is. So
135-pound fighter boldly claimed he could beat Crawford in 6 rounds if they ever met at 147 pounds. 147? You know he's going to sleep. He ain't got no chance. I've got round 6, Davis said. The significant weight disparity in Crawford's potential fights has sparked debate in the boxing community, with Mike Tyson weighing in on the Come and Talk to Me podcast. I don't like that fight, Tyson said on September 20. Too much weight for Crawford. He had a tough fight with Israel Madrimov because Madrimov was big and awkward. He shouldn't...
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, and
have even fought that guy. Tyson's comments echo concerns about Crawford's wiry frame, which, despite his height advantage over Kaneki, would likely leave him at a mass and strength disadvantage in heavier divisions. However, Crawford remains confident, insisting he knows what his body can handle as he pushes toward greatness. Terence Crawford continues to address the challenges of moving up.
He had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky. Yeah.
In weight as he prepares for a potential clash with Canelo Alvarez. Speaking to Yahoo Sports before his fight with Israel Madrimov, Crawford emphasized the importance of timing and preparation. The key is knowing when it's the right time to move up in weight the healthy way, Crawford said. I moved up because I wanted to fight the best guy in the division. nobody can trump the ambition of a professional fighter. Crawford's ambition may soon lead him to a career-defining showdown with Canelo. Despite the weight disparity, a victory would only further solidify his...
Crawford really hasn't beat nobody other than Errol Spence Jr. that went through a car crash. Name one guy that he beat other than Errol Spence that's well known. Sean Porter that was washed. Who has he beat? He hasn't beat nobody, bro. He's not going to beat nobody, bro. Terence Crawford's
legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia has added his voice to the debate, delivering scathing criticism of Crawford in a recent interview with CSTV. Known for his controversial statements, Garcia called Crawford an overhyped bum and predicted Alvarez would emerge victorious in the ring. Crawford doesn't deserve the attention he gets, Garcia claimed. He's
all right, bro. Terence Crawford's no, he ain't like that, bro. Terence Crawford is an overhyped bum, bro. I'm sorry. Somebody gotta say it. You're an overhyped bum, bro. I'm looking at the camera right now.
He's a boring fighter, stealing boxing money. Garcia, currently serving a doping suspension after a failed drug test earlier this year, even went so far as to challenge Crawford. "Come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking nonsense," he said. His remarks, however, have drawn skepticism given his current situation. Despite the controversy surrounding Garcia, his comments reflect the divisive opinions within the boxing community about Crawford's rise through the weight classes and his potential matchup with Canelo. A win for Crawford would silence doubters and cement his place in boxing history.
Bro, stop acting like you're like that. Stop stealing boxing money. You're wasting everybody's money. You're not entertaining, bro. You're boring as Come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking shit. I can do it anytime. You think you can see Crawford? I can definitely see Crawford, bro. What do you mean? I've seen many fighters like him too. He's not that good, bro. He gets hit a lot, bro. He gets wobbled hit, bro. He's not untouchable, bro. You act like he's Mayweather. He ain't Mayweather.
Ryan Garcia has continued to stir controversy with his bold remarks about Terence Crawford, accusing the pound-for-pound great of being overrated. In a fiery rant during an interview, Garcia didn't hold back, calling Crawford an overhyped bum and criticizing his impact on boxing. "I'm looking at the camera right now, you freaking suck, bro. Stop acting like you're like that. Stop stealing boxing's money, wasting everybody's time. You're boring as hell. Come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking nonsense. I can do it anytime," Garcia said. Despite his current suspension for testing positive for a banned substance after his fight with Devin Haney, Garcia remains confident about his abilities. A fight between him and Crawford, he claimed, could happen at some point. "I could definitely see Crawford." "What do you mean?" Garcia asked. "I was one of the best amateurs, bro, and he was too. I've seen fighters like him. I don't care if he takes away my left hook. I'll find a way to get him. He's not that good. He gets hit a lot, gets wobbled. He's not untouchable." If a bout between Garcia and Crawford were to materialize, it would likely take place at a catchweight. Garcia has never fought at the 147-pound welterweight limit or above, while Crawford last competed at super lightweight 140 pounds in 2017. As Garcia continues to diminish the accomplishments of his peers, fans and analysts eagerly debate how a fight between Crawford and Canelo Alvarez might unfold. Stay tuned for the latest updates, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more boxing news, events and analysis.